All right, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. The real Samson. What about us? So yeah, I've seen in my comments that someone suggested I check this one out, and hey, me reacting to real Samson, I can get this, respect this guy's work and credibility, and him, he's just being simple minded, just being himself. He ain't wearing no change, he ain't wearing no highly expensive gear. He's just being himself, just standing up for what he stands for as himself, as a person, as a, I would say, an artist, because his music, you will not hear his music on the radio, because technically they don't like hearing artists who are talking that real talk, like talking what's going on around, or what they're talking from within the heart, putting their heart, soul into this. So either way, hey, I'm gonna check this one out. So let me get started.
Don't tread on me. Those are words that I stand by, homie. It doesn't mean I'm gangster, it doesn't mean I'm country. It means that my life is in my hands only. I don't have money for security, I don't have armed guards that I keep snug around me. You don't think I deserve protection like you do, and that means you don't give a fuck about me. Gated community, that's what you live in. Hatred and mutiny, that's what we live in. So come down here and hang with us for a minute. See if you leave with the same fucking opinion. Who's gonna help me out if I get robbed? What if somebody were to beat up my mother? Who's gonna be there to save our lives? You? No, me, motherfucker. I'm the only one that's got my back. It's dog eat dog, these are not no cats. There's cops in Michigan that can't even respond to the calls because the cars ain't got no gas. Great. Police don't have any fuel, you don't know if they'll arrive when you call them. The babies are starving, my girlfriend can't find a tampon, and yet somehow you and I are the problem. I've never bought a gun without having my background scanned and approved. The only loophole I've seen on a gun is the one that you put a fucking lanyard through. It's not true that you can go to the store and just swipe your card and get a Glock and run. It's funny, the people that say that shit have literally never even shot one. Hey, Matthew McConaughey, shut the fuck up. Just cause you murdered people on screen doesn't mean you know shit about guns, you dumb fuck. What, you worried about us? What about all of those violent movies that you played?
Yo, yo, I don't think they're gonna like this. This is probably gonna get him canceled. But hey, yo, he's talking that talk, man. Yo, what he's saying is 100% true, man. Like, man, and I'm surprised. This is like what, only 1.1 million, man. That tells you right there. People aren't gonna tune in to listen to this. That's why this stuff right here is what he's saying is true. And he says something about Matthew McConaughey. Don't get me wrong. I don't think I've never watched a Matthew McConaughey movie, but I know who he is. But yeah, yeah, he's saying shut the f up. Just because you killing people on screen don't mean no guns in real life. You dumb f. Like yo, man. I don't think they're gonna like this. But hey, he's standing with what he's saying. But man, yo, he's talking that real talk in this music video he's doing. Man, no wonder, no wonder he's like barely getting any credibility or what he's doing. Cause hey, we want to hear some artists talking that real talk that got skills and wordplay. That's what I definitely want to hear. But man, yo, he is talking that talk. Let me keep it going. Wow.
How about you go talk to Alec Baldwin before you start telling me what to do, okay? Uvalde, I was horrified by it. That's your hometown, you were born right by it. It probably cuts deep, and I hope that it does, cause you work in an industry that glorifies violence. It's more your fault than it will ever be mine. Lord only knows how many crimes that you've influenced throughout your whole career, cause I've seen you kill people plenty of times. What do you think is gonna cause a shooting? A YouTube video of a gun review? Or a Hollywood murder scene that seems so realistic it looks like it's from the news? So next time that you wanna point your finger with a stupid opinion and chime in with it, remember, it ain't me that they're trying to be like, dog. It's you that they're trying to mimic. I feel way more safe in a place where the people are legally armed. If something happens like a mass shooting, I have a way less chance of being lethally harmed. The criminal is gonna think twice if he knows everybody is a piece underneath their clothes. And Mayor Lightfoot will probably tell you different, but have you seen Chicago. And no, before you ask, I don't wanna be like Canada either. And I don't wanna be like Australia. I'm sick of everybody using them as a humanity meter. There's a reason that they can do whatever they want to their citizens, like fucking throw them in camps. And there's a reason that our government doesn't even try that shit, cause they know that they can't. If you don't think for one split second that if we didn't have our Second Amendment, the government wouldn't overstep its boundaries and make us do shit even when we're against it, you're out of your mind. I don't give a damn where you stand or how or what you vote. That's dandy and fine if you trust Uncle Sam, but I, for one, fucking don't. And why would I? What have they done? Give me a reason for me to believe them. They want to trade me a little security in exchange for a big-ass piece of my freedom. They don't want to take away guns because they care about you and they want to keep you safe at night. They want to take away guns because it's easy to control people if they don't have any way to fight. Hey, buddy, what your little AR-15 gonna do when the government comes to take it? Well,
This dude is speaking out on everything that's pretty much going on. Like, that's what I can see why this is like only at 1.1 million, because what he's saying on this video is like on the top of his head of what he believes and what he sees is, and I already know they are not gonna like this. If this was like at least at 10 million, man, it would have been skyrocketed, but only at 1.1. Wow, man, real Samson, yo. This dude definitely can be a motivational activist. But hey, this is his activism right here, man. Ooh wee, man. He said something about guns is a way for people that can't. The only way for them to fight. Wow, I mean you can't even use your fist by using a gun, man. Yo, I've seen that happen a lot, man. It's just crazy, very crazy. Let me keep it going.
Ukraine started handing out rifles to all of the citizens when the Russians invaded. So what about that? I thought it wouldn't help. I guarantee that it'd be better than nothing. I hope it never does, but if the day comes, I bet that you're gonna wish that you had something. This is the only country on earth where the people have real strength. And nowadays, with all the shit going on, it's the only thing that makes me feel safe. If there's anything that I've learned in the past couple years looking back at the pandemic, all of the shit that we have is fragile, and it could snap at any second. Fuck all of the politicians. I don't trust anything they say. Take the word gun out of gun control and that's all that it is at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck how crazy you think that I look or I sound when I say this shit, but our Second Amendment's the only thing that stands between us and a dictatorship. And as for the kids, I'm not a security expert, so I won't act like one. But I think that if we can send over $50 billion to Ukraine, we could surely spend that much, or more, or less, here in our own country to fortify our schools and make them more secure so that every kid can get an education safe and sound. Place several trained armed guards in every school across America. You know, real men who won't stand by for 45 minutes in the hallway while a shooting unfolds in front of their own eyes. And pay them well, too. There's veterans that need the work. Why not protect our kids the same way that we protect you? Politicians are protected by guns. Celebrities are protected by guns. Every important person that walks this earth is protected by a gun. But our kids, they're important, just not as much as you.
Wow, man, what he that right there definitely was powerful. Like like what he just said right there at the end. Like how many school shootings have we had over this year? Like man, and he's right about one thing. How many veterans out there that are homeless? How many veterans out there that like are struggling to live back in the civil life? Need to find ways to get help. But hey, man, yo, yeah, this right here is probably gonna get this dude canceled. They probably might shut down this video. They will. But man, what he then? He's got the courage to actually speak out and say what he said right there. Man, definitely need more artists like him. Really. But yeah, this right here was powerful. I ain't gonna lie, this was. And only at 1.1 million. Hey, at least get this video higher than that. But hey, I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction and stick around for more coming up shortly.